The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Turner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will get the first swing today. Well, the energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps brûlé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Volunteers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. And the Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. The Golden Eagles offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Across the 45 now. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Makes a quick catch. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Golden Eagles offense is on the move now. And we're going to throw now on first down. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it's caught. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. The Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Offense facing a 2nd and 10.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. The Vols will line up to boot it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. When he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Pressure is coming. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Golden Eagles will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40, past the 20, crosses the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Tennessee. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the handoff. stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Golden Eagles will have 1st and 10 here. Or hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense in hurry-up mode. A quick throw out left, complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Golden Eagles will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Back to throw again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Will he score here? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled, but first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
It's a quarterback keeper. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Vols pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. No, kick it away here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And the Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure in this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. Handoff in a single back formation. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The Golden Eagles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a quick grab.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab behind the line. It's Stevens. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Golden Eagles will have to kick it away. First punt of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. Returner decides to fair catch this. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Play action here on first down. Launches downfield. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Now it's second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. And the Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Volunteers. No chance to catch him.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
He's swarmed by the defense.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. The back's got it. That's a strong stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
First down and 10. There's the handoff. Throws a stiff arm. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And the Golden Eagles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Kirk, Southern Mississippi has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 24. Could be 4-down territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. This is crucial. Defense needing to stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Can he get there on the ground? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
No, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. Well, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. 3rd down and goal for the offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught quickly. And they'll bring him down after a short gain, moves the football inside the 5. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The ball's come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. It's a run. Running back's got it. Running with purpose. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. The Volunteers will try to keep this drive moving. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. And on the carry, he's heading left. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Golden Eagles will have to kick this away. On he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. 1st down here for this offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He'll throw it now. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 40. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Got him for a sack, a big play. Made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, bringing pressure. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. The DB's backing off from the line now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And here comes a deep shot. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Southern Miss. And this one is getting ugly.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger.